This place is great, really comfortable. I'm just gonna get settled in. Time to move on. Get on with my life. Yes, absolutely. Now, like I said, it was a long time ago. Let it go. Seriously. Definitely more my style than Panama, or Hoboken, I guess. No, if I'm honest, I just got kind of bored of boozing. I mean, once in a while, but not all the time. You're right, it wasn't doing me any favors. Maybe I'd lost my self-respect, but it's back. I'm excited, really. I really needed a new start. I think you're right. I think I am gonna like it here. It's certainly ain't New Jersey.
New Jersey.
It's my new life, just like you said. Listen, if you think I can still do a job, what have I got to lose? Apart from the weight. Very funny. Ha ha. Yes, that is a fake laugh, you jerk.
Baby. Skip him.
So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister. I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey.
How's the cocktail?
It's scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Well, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen, man. We better look lively. This place is a nightmare. They just got cowboys running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him. He's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious, though. Big-end cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants. Look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do for Ricky Martin look-alike.
That's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in.
Shut up,
He was
Nick.
a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as
Robbie's
toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune.
Nick says, hey, Robbie.
Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
Hello, Nick.
Passos! What the hell was that? I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Oh, well.
Clear. Got this floor?
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl.
Shit, I really forgot how to play this game. Q, there we go.
That was the boss lady, only this time she wasn't calling for more liquor in her cocktail.
Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Let her go! Let her go! Come on!
It might have been stupidity or drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Tranquila! Tranquila! Nós cuidamos disso.
Nice work! Hey, you need a hand?
No, you? Where the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go
Stream is
find
looking
him.
pretty good so far.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Bronco! What have you done with him?
Got him!
Dragging Bronco along would slow them down, but not much.
Oh. God, this game really is fun. Ooh, give me the rifle. Can't remember. Is the female bathroom? Damn.
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive. Almost as much as I did.
And I got the old controls, the other two games stuck in my head right now. Wow, that's terrible. I gotta get the modern controls down again.
They weren't far ahead. Once I opened the door, I'd actually have to come up with a plan.
Already seen the evidence. It's a picture.
Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late? Rodrigo!
It's gonna be all right. Everything is okay.
I know. Yeah, it was kind of. It's kind of lame
You're
now.
okay.
Like, yeah,
You're
'cause I
okay.
just
Yeah.
played the
Come on,
first
get
two
up.
games.
Come on, get
It's
up.
like you get that whole arsenal of weapons.
You're okay.
It's kind of the exact same
Come with
way I
me.
felt about
Just come on.
Bioshock Infinite.
It's okay.
Because Bioshock 1 and 2, you just have this whole arsenal where it's like okay, for this situation, I'm gonna lay a
Ei,
bunch of money.
vocês aí, que porra vocês
That's how
estão
I felt
fazendo?
about the
A
first two
justiça
Max Payne.
local?
Que
Porra você acha que é falando
I don't
com
know.
meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as
I think
pessoas?
the difference is
Sangue
that
frio,
this
velho.
one,
Cala a
there's not
boca,
so many
cuzão.
bullet sponge
Continua
enemies,
dando multas.
so pretty much every weapon
Não
is at least
ponho o
good,
nariz
so
onde não é
it
chamado.
doesn't matter which one you really
Vamos.
have. Although it's really good to have automatic weapons. Nah, I mean,
Chama uma ambulância!
shabba babba babba.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm low. Shit.
You did good, Max.
You say so.
E.
Don't look so good.
Here, let me
Hey,
see
what
here.
could be better?
If I do this.
The good guys
How's
are
this?
reunited.
Is this better?
And the Commando Sombra are dead.
Yes. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop.
Maybe I'll turn the sounds and shit
Different
down
branch
a
of
little
the
bit
police. Not UFIB, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff, politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's
Okay,
get this
cool.
lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
too. I know. Every time I listen to myself back, I feel like I'm being loud enough, but it's like just a little. I'm trying to get the mic closer to my mouth a bit too.
Back home, it was time for some
Looks like the
R&R.
stream's running
The only
pretty
way I
smooth,
knew
too.
how.
Liking it. The other thing I don't like about this game is just how many cutscenes there are. Like, I just think it kind of breaks the flow up, but then the gameplay is just so smooth.
And with that,
I love
guess I was ready for bed.
Oh, I love this club scene.
A couple of days later, it was back to work. Ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from
I
their
get why
brush
they did
with
it.
mortality.
It's Rockstar. They like
Then
that
again, what did I
style to
expect?
it, but
These were the kind of
I think
people who
sometimes
went
I
to
just think it's a little
nightclubs and
too much.
helicopters.
Like sometimes
Fabiana
where it's
had
just
brought her
like a scene of
sister
like three
along,
guys who come around
presumably
and
so
shoot.
she
Like,
could
why
show
can't you
off
just
just
have
how
them come
rich
around
and
the
empty
corner and
her
shoot?
life was.
Why you gotta stop it with
Boy,
the
was she
cutscene,
about to learn
you know?
the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying we get into a lot of scrapes, man.
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
Boom. It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny.
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela. She's the good sister.
Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Baba? More bodies turned up where people went missing. Well, it's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cold town, man. Hey, here we are.
My sister. She is the good sister. New Jersey section in this game, though, is amazing.
Good luck.
I love this place. I love this view. the real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say.
Her hair kinda
You like
looks
that,
like-
Max?
That's pretty funny.
Fettuccine, the one sister. Kind of strandy.
Oh, look, it's Alfonso's little
Marcelo, Fabiana,
Oi.
it's been too long.
Você se lembra da minha irmã, Giovanna?
Claro que sim, Fabiana. I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcelo. Marcelo, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while.
Come on,
Last week
homie.
was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Oh, yeah, I know, Anna.
Yeah, oh yeah, get the dancing emotes out. Oh man, this beat.
Your table, nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Claudio booked in advance.
Claudio! Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were good, he'd be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't even make it in Germany. Now he comes back here and acts like fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, name precisa. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, I actually do like the cinematography.
That's
in
cool
this
with
game,
me.
But yeah,
What's that? Nothing.
I don't know. Just a little less cutscenes. I think
Say,
we
Max,
could have done this
you're a
game
man
well,
of the world.
just
What
to
you
keep the
fucking doing,
flow
man?
of action up.
Now what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and I'm drinking.
Like, in fact, like, why
You don't
I
wanna
kind of
listen
wish
to advice
even
from me, amigo.
just the beginning of this
Oh,
part
Max,
would
I
be
love
just
you,
you
man.
walking
You're
around,
fucking
like
real,
no
you know?
action, just like you seeing like the club
people-
from the actual
people
player's
get me wrong.
perspective. Then you'd get to this part, and then the shootout would start, and then
think
you'd
I
be
love
fighting
it
back
already.
through the place you just saw instead of watching it just in a cutscene.
Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga, how are you?
I think that would have made it maybe a little bit better.
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, two had a little more than probably needed. One for real did not have that many. They got the C-stars. This one is sick. Oh no, Claudio! That's sweet. Ooh, I got him.
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time. The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners
like,
phrase
seriously,
book
like
to work
4
out what
minutes
was
of a
going
cutscene,
on.
that's pretty ridiculous.
The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor. I didn't know what they were, but this was a
vault button
nightclub,
in this
and I'd
game.
never been a picky eater.
Control is the sprint. No, that'll jump. Like forward in a dive.
Time was a luxury I couldn't afford.
Got him!
Hey, Sao Paulo's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No, stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the
Got it.
girls.
Got him. They came out of there. They went that way into the lounge.
Come here.
Go.
Get up. You can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind you. Get everybody else out of here.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, I gotta check some controls here. Oh, it's E?
All this unfinished business, and all I could think about was my unfinished scotch.
I like this guy.
Don't shoot, por favor.
You an American?
Sure. Yeah, I'm from Steele, North Dakota, just outside of Bismarck. Anders Stetling. This is some place, huh? They told me it was a little fresh, but I wasn't expecting things to be quite like this.
No?
No, see, I've seen things. I was a cop for 25 years. I've seen men run over by combines. I've seen husbands who just ate their wives, but a gunfight at a disco.
You were a cop?
Yeah, just retired. Oh, what a life that was. And it gave me the money to raise a family. Well, I got a girl at college in Wisconsin and a boy who's playing football for Minnesota State. You want to see their picture?
No, that's all right. Sounds nice. Listen, you stay in here. Don't be a hero.
Oh, I won't. I'm retired.
Happy, healthy ex-cop? Give me a break.
Oh my god, those are boobies.
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
I think one of the best things in this game is it brought back the, where everyone's slow-mo, including yourself. Like, you're not a superhuman, like in 2. In 2, you just, like, are crazy.
They were still alive, at least. This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gatecrashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
Got him. Oh man, I love the shooting in this game. Holy shit.
This wasn't the time to be second-guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them. If I was gonna lose the boss's wife and sister-in-law, I might as well do it medic. They were headed for the helicopter.
Aaron, you're back!
I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight.
I very much like the comic
I knew this
style
was
better.
gonna be a bad
agree.
idea, but in the continued absence of any
I
good
don't know, the
ones,
cutscenes, I think all these stupid, like, these drugged out effects got really old. I think they should have saved the
What a
drugged out
view.
look.
I guess my time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the big holiday of the sun I'd been
innocent,
promised.
like really drugged out, but it's
At least
just
I was getting shot at by a middle-class psychopath.
I get it. I guess he's supposed to be always.
These guys weren't messing around. This place was like Baghdad
Just kinda
with
gets annoying.
G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
All I said!
Come on, come on!
This part I remember.
Max,
I gotta
I
turn
can't
the
leave you
laser
alone for
sight
5
off. I hate
minutes.
the laser
What the hell
sights
happened in there?
this game.
They jumped us! Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls, and Marcelo, but he's here now.
Yeah, don't worry about me, homie. I'm just the guy paying you lots of money to protect me.
Yeah, what were you drinking?
Oh yeah, I mean, in
Bet your
Max Payne
ass
2,
I
it was just
You try staying in there
insanely
for 5
overpowered.
minutes sober.
But it really made you
Look,
super.
Here they are.
Like, this one, it's still super powerful. You can aim it real tough.
Come on, quick, get after them! Are you crazy? We can't just leave her! Max, you gotta do something! Come on! Get the rifle back there!
Alright, alright.
She's making a run for it.
Hey, hold on! Bring it around!
Move, you're gonna lose her.
Shoot him down! Shoot him down!
Oh, I got him in the hand.
Give me a break.
Got her! Kill that son of a bitch!
I'll get him, I'll get him. Jeez.
Stay on.
Don't worry, I see her!
We get out of this alive? You two are fired.
Is that a promise?
Oh!
Move, you're gonna lose
Take
her.
a tumble, son!
Headed for the roof.
We gotta get around this thing!
He's headed for the roof!
How is this getting around it? I'm building. Oh, look, there she is there.
He's gonna kill her, man! Do something!
She's headed inside, Passos. Get us down there.
All right, I'm headed to the helipad!
If he really does, Jason really.
No! Max! 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 Max!
Oh man, yes, lit up her body. Got him.
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never-was who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
I think another winning thing about this being a modern game is that there's actually a good amount of checkpoints in this game.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher do branco. Tem cobertura!
Check that vert, son. Good lord. God, you have an automatic weapon in this game. You're winning. Got him! Oh, I love this game. Holy shit.
The odds on Giovanna still being alive were getting worse by the second, and if Fabiana wasn't dead already, I was guessing pretty soon she'd start wishing she was. I was up for one god-awful performance review. This was a mess.
And
where the hell
just
was
so you guys know,
Passos?
I
We were
am
two
playing on
failed
old
cops
school
failing
difficulty.
miserably at being bodyguards.
second
He
chance
approached everything
kills.
with about as little preparation as I did.
If I die,
Maybe that's why
I
we
die
got along.
immediately.
Giovanna! Giovanna!
Max! Over here! What's happening? Where were you?
Are you all right?
What do I look all right?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here.
Passos, where is he? Is he okay?
Had to make a quick detour. He's fine. He's right there.
Oh my god. It's Raul!
Giovanna!
Raul!
What the hell are you doing?
Giovanna! Hey! No, nothing. Go.
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
My weakness was the drink. Passos was the sister.
Sister.
Things were turning pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone, and part of me wished I was too.
Peeves. There you go, dummy. Yeah, I ought to get a mandate for that, buddy.
Well, what choice do we have?
We have never paid out ransoms before. But I
Bad
don't know.
form. Bad form.
I don't like the feeling of this. What about you, Max?
I don't know. I'm no expert on hostage negotiations. I know people who are, but they're in America.
We don't have time for America.
I know you're right, Marcelo. It's not like I don't have the money to pay.
Father made a lot of money. We have always been targets. We all know that. But much as it pains me, I don't see we have a choice. Maybe after we pay, we find out who did it. We have them... Well, we all know what I'm saying.
Who do you think is targeting your family?
Haters.
Who can say? Life in this country is not easy, you can see that. I have tried to do business the right way, but that's not always possible. Of course I made enemies, but I've also paid a lot of bribes. I have no idea.
It's probably that street gang trying to get at me.
I don't know. People I know have tried to reach out to this group. Comando Sombra. They're not from any of the favelas around here. They're linked to the drug business. Now, what have I got to do with drugs? Nothing.
Everybody loves money.
I just want my wife back.
We can take the money to them.
Stadium level.
Sem fazer barulho, sem fazer cagada, hein? Ei, vocês aí parados, filha da puta!
Ooh, snow's coming down outside. My God.
Bota essa arma no chão!
Hey, put the gun down. Put down your gun.
Bota essa arma no chão agora!
Slow, slow, slow.
Não faça nada, estúpido! Me mostre o dinheiro!
What's he saying?
Open the bag. Show me it's full of money.
Depressa, porra, depressa!
Easy, pal, easy.
Vem!
No, it's not, Nick. It's not my fault.
Apparently someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The money was gone, and I was next if I didn't get off that field.
Oh, goodness.
The bullets came from long range. They were well-armed professionals, and I was starting to feel decidedly amateur.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. There's got to be a first-aid kit around here somewhere.
I've been shot more times than I could remember. But this felt different. Maybe fate was sending me a message, trying to tell me my luck was finally about to run out. Or maybe I just severed an artery and was bleeding out like any number of fools who got shot playing with guns. Either way, I was failing fast. Man!
Oh, you're fighting somebody. Comics with nice voiceovers, yeah.
At least one of us had a gun now. That raised our chances of survival all the way from nil to slim.
To slim nil.
Come on, man, let's go.
Hey, this is moving
The guy
me
with
on
the
a
bag
train
must have
track.
got hit. He's bleeding all over the place.
He's not the only one. Come on. I think he went this way.
Did I get all the golden... Oh,
So this was it.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I didn't get the golden M10. I didn't get the golden sniper? Oh, man.
My easy retirement money.
I
My
don't feel like
blood-stained
looking for
401k. A chance to drink for free while chaperoning socialites around town and making sure the poor people didn't get too close. The brochure sure didn't mention any of this shit.
Nice ad, though.
Still with me back there, brother?
Stupido. Just a fake word. They made that up for this game.
Hold on! Wait here a second!
Not a problem.
Que porra você tá fazendo, meu?
Oh, yeah, they certainly could have, and I think they should have.
Whoa. Looks like I missed all the fun.
Easy there, Grandpa. Come on. I'm getting flashbacks to that wedding we worked in Aruba.
Yeah, back to the good old days when I thought I might actually like this job.
Goal!
Dumb sport.
Hey, careful, my friend. That's blasphemy in this town. You okay, bro?
Never better. Whose idea was this anyway?
Yeah, I wonder.
Hey, you could have sat on that.
Is it bad?
Could be a lot worse.
Here.
Thank you.
All right. Here we go. Put the sleeve on, come on. All right, don't be a pussy.
So what now?
Yeah, pussy.
You make sure that the right clowns get the money.
Who the hell you think that was? Tried to gate crash our little wine and cheese party.
I have no idea. This is Sao Paulo, brother. Could be anyone.
Anyone with access to high-powered sniper rifles and trained killers.
That's pretty much everyone.
Great. So what now, Einstein?
Well, I guess we get these Comando Sombra their money. And make sure they know we did not try to trick them otherwise. Fabiana, she won't come back in such good shape.
Caralho, mano, não faço ideia, foi uma cilada, cara. Nós precisamos sair daqui, vamos vazar, vamos, vamos! Onde é a saída?
I don't know what these guys are.
Come on, come on.
Eu sabia que essa porra ia dar merda. Quem foi o filho da puta que teve essa ideia de estádio? Cala a boca, porra! Se concentra, caralho!
As freaked out as we are.
Got him. Got him.
Clear. Come on.
Oh, this game is fun. Take that.
The people of Sao Paulo lived and died this game. That day more than most.
Go on. Age before beauty.
Hey, you're funny.
So what am I, the button pusher?
Yeah. You're so good at it.
Good job. Just another day at the office, huh?
You should have known this wouldn't end well.
Didn't even begin well. It was hardly a textbook hostage exchange.
I guess I must have skipped that class. Okay, come on. Let's go.
How's he going?
What we got here?
Does he have the money?
No? But he might be able to tell us what the fuck is going on.
Seu filho da puta! O que aconteceu lá embaixo?
Heads up. Here come his friends. Something tells me we're heading in the right direction.
Wait on here, I'll cover you.
You okay, friend?
It suddenly hit me that this bloodbath was probably being recorded in HD. The Galatians will be making more than the sports pages tomorrow morning.
Hell yeah.
Wasting time, man.
Oh, I know what's coming out of this door.
Son of a bitch!
Right in the butt.
You okay?
About the same as before. Looking forward to getting out of this shithole.
We gonna do this?
More
Gonna get
trophies
more
and game
pills,
plans.
Dick.
It had been a very long time since I'd had one of either.
I think one thing I also don't like about this game, I feel like they don't even like regard
Didn't
the other
sound
two
like we were
games
the
of
only
happening.
ones getting shot at. Who the hell had tipped these guys off? I didn't know what to think anymore. This town had
Like,
more
they don't even
smoke and
mention anything
mirrors
that
than
ever
a
happened in
strip
the other
club
two games
locker
that I can
room.
remember, other than that his wife and kids are dead. I mean, it doesn't have to be like a nostalgia trip or anything, but I mean, you could make at least some mentions of the cool things he did in the first two games.
Depressa. Não, aqui, por aqui. Essa porta aqui, fecha essa porta depressa. Ah! Que pariu! Ah! Ei, peraí, não me deixa aqui sozinho! Ah!
O que, seu viado do caralho? Cadê a porra do dinheiro? Eu vou ter uma bala na sua cabeça, filha da puta!
Yeah, nothing. There's nothing.
Ei, morre, favelado, filha da puta!
In fact, like when you're in his apartment later, you can look at like some of his like accomplishments, and I don't think any of the accomplishments have anything to do with what he's done.
Sai! Sai! Vamos, pega os caras! Pega os caras!
Were they cops?
You tell me. I don't think so.
Hiding really well back there, dudes.
Caralho, porra! Puta que pariu!
Come on. They're going after the cash. I've had enough of these fools.
Pega, pega, pega! Vamos acabar! Caralho! Me atingir!
Got him. The gameplay is super good. It's really, I think I will say that the gameplay is the best of the three. I still think one is my favorite game with all of its elements, like the gameplay and the story and everything. But this game's gameplay is just so fucking solid.
Max, come here.
Shut up, dude. I'm getting ammo. Fuck, man.
A little late to be giving him his last rites, don't you think?
And
This flakjack.
I'll say that
This is high-end gear. These guys are seriously financed.
as much as I like
noticed.
games that
I'll
have
get you
quick
one for
saving,
Christmas. Come on,
I
let's
mean,
keep
the first
moving.
two
Still
Max
got a
Payne
sniper
fucking
on us.
rely on quick saving.
Deal with him
You don't
first.
save.
I only got one
You gotta
shoulder
play the whole
left.
fucking
There's
level.
no time.
I like having
The
some
money will be long
auto
gone.
saves happen.
You gotta stay on the guy with the bag.
Some checkpoints.
I might have written a book on dumb ideas, but Passos sure wasn't afraid to quote from it.
Passos, you got shot in the face. I could see the blood.
Here's someone!
And I gotta say, the gore effects are actually pretty good looking.
Let's move when we got the chance. Come on, this way. Sniper friend should be just up here.
Let's get this shot in the back.
The smell in this place reminded me of how long it had been since I'd had any food. A drinker eats when he's loaded. A real drunk eats when he's not. It was time to introduce our sniping pal to something more intimate and short range.
Ladies first.
Seu filho da puta, cara! Você já está 7 palmos na terra! Tá bom pra você!
See you around, Robbie. Thanks for stopping by.
That guy was getting annoying.
How the hell did they know about the exchange?
This is Sampa, bro. That kind of cash doesn't stay quiet for long. And these kids like expensive toys. Here, put this on. A better chance if we split up.
Almost looks like we know what we're doing.
Yeah, right.
Mãos pro alto, seu velho!
Don't speak too soon, brother.
Passa a grana, seu filho da puta! Vai!
Looks like it's coming from the stands.
Parado aí, filho da puta!
Shit, they got the guy with the bag.
Aí, se você fugir de novo, eu atiro no seu pau!
Stay here. Cover me.
I'll go after him.
Hey, keep your headset on.
Go deal with the guys on the other side of the fence. You take the other.
Whatever you say.
Oh, that guy's dead. Damn it. Damn it. Got him.
All right, I'm inside. Looks like a VIP lounge or something. I'm gonna check it out.
Neves vai nos matar, hein? Se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, né?
Quem é a menina?
É alguma alpinista social aí casada.
Exactly what it sounds like.
Line fire. Awesome.
Looks like some kind of maintenance elevator.
Where are you headed?
I'm going up. I don't know. Guessing nowhere nice.
Sign of the money?
Nope. Just people shooting at me. Our surprise guest brought a lot of friends. All right. I'm in the upper stands.
I see you. Be careful, you got company.
What the? Fucking destroyed him.
All right.
Is that what you call running? Come on, move, move! Get your ass in gear, bro!
Oof. Oh, his hat went into his brain.
How's it looking, Max?
It's all clear up here.
What about the kid with the money?
I don't even... Must be still in this section.
Wait. Hang on.
What's happening, Passos?
The whole gang ahead of my way. I'm almost out of ammo, bro.
Make you run for it.
All right. Try to clear you some space.
Going back in, bro. You're kidding me.
Help me out here, Max. Come on, Max. There's still two on me. Still one left. Left of the booth. There's another one.
Oof.
Do something about those two at the top of the stairs. There's two more. Focus, Max.
I can only
There's another
shoot
on
one
the
at a
other side of the
time.
railing.
Sniper elite.
Damn, it's locked. I'm gonna try the other side.
Can I catch a fucking break here? I still got two of them on me! Look, right behind me! Quick, Max! Get out there, Max! Don't let them get any closer!
Stay down.
Fuck me, do something, man! Aren't you shooting anyone? All right, I'm making a run for it!
No chão, filha da puta! Agora!
He's looking like the Predator now. Oh my god.
That was too close. I'm getting inside before any more show up.
I'm clear, Max. Damn, bro. That wasn't fun.
Listen to me. You head for the chopper. We need to be ready to get the hell out of here. I guess I'll stay on the money.
Sounds like a plan.
Bit late for a plan, pal. God damn it!
Max?
Shit. Now I got another sniper on me. So let me deal with this guy first.
All right, bro. I'm moving too. Stay in touch.
Cam!
Place was like Fort Knox.
Hey, Passos. Passos. I've got you on the security camera. Where are you?
I don't know. Somewhere in this goddamn stadium. Jesus.
What's going on there?
I think the guys that came to rob us are coming to finish the job.
Remind me again, who are these fine gentlemen?
Some kind of paramilitaries, I don't know.
Paramilitaries?
Right-wing guns for hire, ex-cops, military, I don't know. But they can handle weapons.
What's going on now?
Guy's pleading for his life. He's saying that Fabiana is being held at the docks of the Chete River. Jesus, they've shot him.
Well, there goes the money. Now we've lost the wife and $3 million. The boss will be giving us a raise at this rate.
Yeah, that's messed up, all right. Come on. We gotta get out of this place. Take care of that guy in the IT tower. I'll meet you at the chopper.
I'm gonna make a run for the light rig.
I had a hole in my second favorite drinking arm, and the only way we were likely to get Fabiana back now was in installments. Whoever our uninvited guests were, I was about done playing soldiers. There was only one way up there.
Okay, I'm going up.
Good. Make it quick.
Believe me, I ain't gonna drag this out.
Got him.
We'd half destroyed Sao Paulo's most hallowed place of worship. Looking back, it was strange how the cops never showed up, but things had a habit of only making sense to me, looking back long after I'd run out of time to fix them.
I see you. You're right on top of him. Jump the railing.
This is a bad idea.
No one? Well, really. Surprising.
He's directly below you. Take him out, Max.
This guy is
Daddy, dead!
I got him.
I got the bastard.
I know. You know how to make an entrance.
I
Bro.
know.
Now let's get the hell out of here.
Deixa pra lá. A gente tá sendo pago pra pegar o dinheiro. Não aqueles dois.
Tá bom.
We got her enough.
At least we know where she is.
Yeah. Fantastic. Another good day's work.
Trouble seems to find us, Max.
Sure, trouble finds us the same way you found me. Slumped in a bar, drunk on self-pity.
Is this the start of the New Jersey part?
I'd been sitting at the bar for 3 hours, or about 5 years, depending on how you looked at things. I tried not to look at things. I tried not to think about when it was that my existence became less about the things that make up people's lives and more about the holes that losing those things leave behind. But I wasn't doing a very good job at it.
Oh, the women! I need to get laid, put the music up!
These pricks had been annoying me for days. They were typical Jersey rich kids. The ringleader, I think his name was Tony. His dad was some well-known hood, drug dealer, racketeer, pillar of the New Jersey community.
Line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up.
Let me ask you a question.
Let's go.
Where the fuck are your donuts?
This kid had a well-developed sense of humor for New Jersey.
Seriously? I thought I told you to get out of here, old man.
Yeah, get out of here, old man.
It's a nice echo. You gorillas have personalities of their own, or they just agree with everything you say?
Very funny, old man.
Snapping it up,
Very
snapping it up.
fucking
It's
funny.
hilarious.
Yeah, has-been washed-up old cop should go on TV.
Yeah.
Tell some jokes about how you got your wife killed or some shit.
Yeah, where's the little old lady?
Or how you got involved with killers.
Oh.
I own this town, amigo.
That's a good line. You practice that in front of the mirror in your underwear? Your father owns this town. Yeah, dear old dad, well-known drug dealer and murderer. You're nothing but a chump.
You
Hey,
disrespect
fucking
my
guys.
family. You ain't got the
Please,
right.
huh? Hey, you don't take that from this punk tone.
I ain't taking nothing from him. God hasn't already deprived him of. But I might start anytime. Now say you're sorry. You
Say
fucking
you're sorry.
has-been caught, motherfucker. Say you are sorry.
Say you're fucking
Now look
sorry,
away from me.
you
Look away
fucking
from me. Don't you stare at me. Say you're sorry.
Listen to him.
Which you want first?
Don't act clever, you fucking leather jacket dipshit cop cunt. Don't act clever.
Get him right
I will
between
blow
the
your
fucking
brains
arm out.
all
Check
over
it.
this
Fuck
counter.
this
Every
cop cunt.
fucking where.
Come on,
Tony. Come don't fuck with me, Marty. I'll shoot you as well.
Marty,
Don't fuck with me.
Marty, he ain't fucking kidding.
Put the
Shut
gun
fuck
down,
up.
son!
Who the fuck is this?
Put the gun down now!
Hey.
Thank you, thank you. Now
Stay
get
away
the
from
fuck
me.
out of here before you get shot.
I got you. Who the fuck are you? I got you.
Don't worry about it.
Fuck.
Go on,
I'm
fuck
gonna
off!
get you, motherfucker. Coming back for you,
Yeah.
you fuck.
I look
got
forward
your
to it.
face.
Yeah?
Stay right here. Stay right here. You don't know who you're fucking with.
Yeah, whatever.
I kind of like that they had
Max
a bunch of
fucking
guys do
Payne.
like really goofy
How you doing,
New
man?
Jersey, New York accents.
I'm doing about
Kind
as
of like
good
a
as I
throwback
look.
to the games. Hey,
You don't remember me?
remember me?
Pasos. How pasos? Come on, we went to the academy together, man. You don't remember?
That's going back a long way, French.
I spent 5 years on the beat in the Bronx, working homicide. I nearly got killed, man. I gave up. I got into private work. Here, Central America, Brazil, where my family comes from, all over.
Ah, that's great. Travel, see the world.
Yeah, keeps me busy. I take care of people, you know? Proper bodyguarding. Hey, I'm working for a good firm. I'm actually here on a bit of a recruitment drive.
Yeah, well, why don't you drive on off back into the sunset there, Pesos? It's been nice catching up.
At least let me buy you a drink.
Yeah,
This isn't the part where we get to start playing.
anybody can buy me a drink.
All right, 2 more. Look, this is the way we do it in Brazil, baby.
I had to admit, I kind of liked the guy.
Maybe it's gonna happen.
Hey, another round, another round. Max is buying.
He had a great set of stories, but I still wasn't interested in becoming a white knight again.
Saúde.
Cheers.
What, I don't look like I go to Shakespeare or something?
Ba-dum-bum.
Saúde!
Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. I think this is the part where
Faggot still got something to say to me?
Yeah. Fuck off.
I don't like spicks who tell me to fuck off.
Well, good for you. Now fuck off.
Don't stare at me, whore.
Fuck you, asshole. No dick, asshole.
What'd you say?
You heard me. I'm not frightened of you, you spray-tan Guido douche.
Girl sure had balls. I had to give her that.
Oh, shit!
I don't know why I did it. Guess I never liked seeing girls get hit. But from that moment, I was dead in that town.
Get the trumpets!
Got him! Oh, he got brained good. Joyce.
Scotch and pills. What could possibly go wrong?
Graphics in this game are so good too. Holy shit.
The bar held a lot of memories for me. Most of them fuzzy, but memories nonetheless. This looked like goodbye.
Oh, take the shotgun, my friend. I'll take another pistol.
I'd gotten into my share of bar fights, but that night made me wish for any one of those. It ain't often you get nostalgic for getting your ass kicked by 6 sailors on shore leave.
Hey, how's the hangover?
A long way off. If I've got anything to do with it.
Line fire is such a good idea for this game. Awesome.
Time to see what's waiting outside for us.
Well, it ain't gonna be a warm cup of milk and a blowjob.
Out of the way. And a blowjob. Can I get a blowjibber? Alright, let's go for the dualies. Uh-oh.
The only way my
Get the-
first
get
meeting
the
with
lubes
Passos
out.
could have gone
Oh
any
my.
worse was if he turned a gun on me along with everyone else. I should have realized. Partnerships start as they mean to go on.
See, I mean, even if all they did was just on... Even if all they did to connect the old games was just in one spot of the game, just have that old, like, V logo from the first game, I think that would be a nice connection, but I don't think there is any in this game.
Stop, we're fine. What do you mean we're fine? Come on, huh? We're not fine.
I ain't waiting to see who else shows up. Come on.
I thought about saying the cops, but this was no time for bad jokes. They ain't gonna make this easy for us, are they?
Stay over here. Cover me.
Yes, sir. He could have been setting me up for a fall, but something told me to stay put and trust him.
Oof. Right in the eyeball.
You all right? All right, yeah, I'm good. I live right around the corner. Let's go this way.
Let's go, man.
The bar was right around the corner from my apartment. It only took a few minutes to get back.
It's a nice place you got here, homie.
Thanks for noticing.
Why are you living like this?
Like what?
You know, scratching around? Sitting in bars all day?
Maybe I just haven't found the right guy to put a bullet through my head yet. I just don't know.
I can get you work, Max. Work that only a guy like you can do.
Can you give me work sitting in a bar feeling sorry for myself? Where do I sign up?
Saúde.
Gesundheit.
You were the best guy in the academy. And you won medals on the street.
Hey, I lost loved ones on the street. All right? Family. More than once.
Yeah, I know. So leave. Start over. You've mourned enough.
I ain't a cop no more.
And this ain't cop work. This is protecting people in places where the cops ain't too hot.
No thanks, pal. I think I just better lay low for a while.
You, I want on the roof. You, I want on every doorway. And you guys, I want every fucking corner covered.
About that plan.
I'm coming after you, you motherfucking murdering bastard! Me and 100 angry greaseballs!
Who's that?
Anthony DeMarco. He's the father of the kid I just shot.
Yeah, that looks about right.
You killed my boy! You killed my only son!
We gotta get out of here now.
You're not inviting these guys in?
When had I ever needed to invite trouble in? It always found me, no matter where I hid.
Vamos, man, let's go! Droga!
Shit!
Now we're gonna kill him. Might make the pain of leaving somewhat easier. I guess I thought if I was gonna be shot in the face in here, it would probably be me pulling the trigger. I didn't have a fancy green light on my gun, just a stubborn desire to stop those thugs from having their way. I hadn't wanted to live so bad in years.
Sweet. Automatic gun. Hey, you fucking dick! Hey, ya!
Shh, my boy. Don't be afraid of the fires. You think they'll hurt you? You think they'll char your skin and char your bones? But it'll make you clean in the long run. The joys of hygiene!
Okay.
Come to me, you sinners, you evil men! You were born in filth and squalor, but today you will be cleansed. Cleansed in fire!
It was hard seeing Brewer go out like that. But I got to thinking, it was what he was waiting for. A chance to make a difference. At least that's what helps me sleep at night. The apartment made me wish I'd got to know him better.
Okay, here, let me see this. Boot. See that again. Just go. Murder of partner? I mean, I guess that's a connection to the first game, but whatever. I don't know.
Rent was gonna have to be lowered in the building. That was something the tenants committee could thank me for.
Oh yeah, so they're all dead. Makes this easy. Oh my god.
The place should have been knocked down years before, but my lease turned out to be the order of demolition.
Valkyr rattle tarts. Jerks. Over here. Sorry guys, I'm just looking for hidden items.
Oh shit! You got shot, man!
Gunfire over Hoboken. Felt strange to be at the center of it again. The target, that is. Like an old comedian hearing one last round of applause.
Oh, I always love these little things.
All right, guys, let's look alive. We're gonna get this prick. Come on, I wanna hear some motivation. Let's go.
Hey, what was that?
What was what?
I heard something.
Honest.
Up there!
Up where?
Up there!
What you bitching? No, there he is! Shoot him!
God damn it!
You need some help there, brother?
I needed help 5 minutes ago.
You look like you were doing fine.
Yeah, well, it doesn't feel that way.
Well, you ain't lost it. Hey, it looks like there might be a way down through the wreck up here.
It's time to get one of them.
There were wrecks all around. And not the kind you fix up for a weekend project. These were the wrecks you crossed the road to avoid.
Oh, hell yeah.
I could go on alone, but it wouldn't be so much fun. And they're always one step ahead.
They don't need to second guess us when they're covering all the angles.
I got you, buddy. Get up there!
Just fuck off already!
Hold this down. What the shoot? We're going distracted. Help me over here. Yo, it's 99 for you. The fucking mattresses. All right, right the fuck down. What's the
Got him. Alright, I'll let that Kalashnikov off. Oh yeah. And it's golden. Oh no, it's not. Damn it, I thought oh wait, is it golden? It looks golden. Oh yeah, better light. Oh, that's gold.
Is a building compliance meeting up here?
Just to hang this shit up and play house! We got a way down to the street.
Hidden away for a rainy day.
God, I love this part of the game.
Come on.
These chumps have been chopping up cars around the corner from my apartment for the last year. The ex-cop in me clocked it months ago, but the deadbeat in me didn't give a shit.
What the fuck? Oh, shit, it's Tom. Are you serious? Go, go! There are! Spread out! Let's go! Let's make the move!
Could have told me who that kid was.
You're fucking dead!
fine with the leather.
There's plenty here, going begging.
This don't show the blood so much.
When scotch won't do the job.
One thing that does suck in this game, I loved how in the first two games there was so much interactivity. Like I could open fridges up and cupboards and stuff to see if there was pills and weapons and stuff.
Okay.
And there's just none of that in this game. Oh, that's a dude. I can see that.
Hold your position!
That fuck! Cover me!
Get up, kid! Come on! Come on, man! Andiamo, eh? I think I'm going to go!
I am gonna fucking kill you!
He ain't gonna kill shit. Alright, I gotta check one more thing in controls, because I feel like there's a... Is there like a crouch? Oh, it is C. Right? That won't work. And watch Lords and Ladies. Can't forget that. That's, I mean, the best show there was.
Ain't no kids playing back here!
Duped.
Everyone stay where you are! Shoot him again! Don't know how much I got left, man!
Got him good.
Dead end.
But you knew your way around these parts.
Let's just get over there.
Yeah? Think you need a hand?
No, do you?
So the most they have in this game, I think they still have a Captain Baseball Bad Boy cartoon that's in like
Like that?
Spanish. As like a connection, but it's just, you know, it's not the same. It doesn't have
Should
the
be a
same
bit
charm.
quieter in here.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I can see why you'd want to leave this place, Max. It's real charming.
Isn't it?
So look, I got some friends in Queens. We can stay there for a few days.
Queens.
You want a job yet, Max?
Oh yeah, this mission.
So here we were, miles up the Tiete River, looking for what we did not know.
Max. You listening? Max! So like I was saying, I think they're a group called the Crashapre.
Why'd you tell me they were called the CS?
They are. I mean, Fabiana. She was kidnapped by the CS. The guys that crashed that little party at the stadium, they were a group of paramilitaries.
You'll have to forgive me for not being able to follow all this.
You're not supposed to follow it. The government can't even follow it. It ensures that no one's ever guilty.
So why'd they do it? Bust us at the stadium.
Somebody told them we were gonna be there with a whole lot of money. Anyway, the money's gone. Just hope we can get the girl back.
Yeah, me too. Wonder where the hell she is.
You know, there's a harbor about a half a mile up. She's gotta be there. This is a known Comando Sombra area.
You know, if I've been doing my job properly, we wouldn't be out here in the middle of nowhere looking for some broad who got pinched on my watch.
That's what we tell ourselves, huh? It's all our fault.
No, I'm serious. By the time they grabbed the girls, I was half cut. I ain't slipping, man. I'm slipped.
They call me slipping.
I'm a bad joke.
Max, we work private security. We're all ex-soldiers, ex-special forces, ex-cops, ex-good guys. We all have our reasons why we became ex. Maybe now we can put things right, okay?
So that was it, was it? Say the magic word and be absolved of your sins. If only shit were that simple, I'd have done it years ago. Me, I've been stuck in the past so long I'd forgotten what year it was.
Hey, Max, quit your daydreaming. This is it. It's over there. I'm gonna cut the engine. Glide in.
Don't go anywhere.
Silenced. It's time for some stealth. Got him. He was a threat.
Here I was, some hopped-up gringo a long way from home, making trouble the only way I knew. As the weather worsened, I caught a glimpse of the rusted shells of previous lives that had been lived out here in this swampy shithole, and I wondered if I would end up the same way, or what would happen to that girl I was supposed to protect. I had no idea what lay ahead, and as much as part of me would rather be anywhere else, I knew this was where I had to be. I felt responsible. I just had to fix the situation, right here.
Tem que eu sempre fico a parte de mim. Pô, já te falei pra tu parar de reclamar e fazer teu trabalho, mano.
I couldn't understand them, but I didn't have to. Cheap hoods are the same from here to Timbuktu. The slab of meat on the boat was clearly the boss. Serrano, they called him. And it seemed that our suspicions were correct. Fabiana was here, somewhere further ahead. I had to find her quickly and quietly if possible. Last thing I wanted was a party with these clowns. So far, I'd managed to keep a low profile, a bit out of character for a guy who's only comfortable with a bottle of whiskey or a gun in his hand.
Take a second gun, though.
I kept moving toward the signs of life, rubbing them out as I went along.
I'll rub one of them. Oh, there's a silencer. I just had it on my gun. Why do I have the unsilenced one out?
I'd seen enough to know that Fabiana was at least alive, if not exactly well. Her captors didn't look like they were quite the kind and gentle type. I had to find that room quickly.
Nossa, galera, eu não tenho. Tem sim, cara. Para de mentira. Vai se fuder, cara. Vai tomar no meio do cu. Eu vou te meter bala, hein. Vá se fuder, porra. Oi, Dani, você tá aí? Você tem um cigarro?
Lords and ladies, that's not very nice addition.
I didn't want to think about what would be happening on that video feed now. Just my own imminent cameo. I had to keep moving. I hoped that I'd find Fabiana sooner than later, if at all.
Oh, dick.
That was the chair that she had been held in. I had just missed them.
A dor. Com a idade vem a dor. É dor de cabeça, dor de estômago.
Yeah. Stuff's not that
Here we
funny.
go again. She was on the move. If they'd finally decided to kill her, I wasn't doing anything to persuade them otherwise.
Wait, I actually think I have them all. Oh yeah. Yeah, that wasn't lords and ladies, that was some gay shit.
Cala a boca, ninguém pode te ouvir, caralho. Sua burguesinha safada. Vou te pegar, é? Vou te pegar antes que eu boto uma bala na tua cabeça.
There she was, right in front of me. The drunk fool in me wanted to make a play. But I had just about enough sense to know that I'd end up with another dead girl in my arms if I did.
Não, velho, não. O irmão já falou, velho, ele quer ela inteira. Aí, isso é jogar dinheiro no lixo, hein, caralho.
Não consigo me mexer. Tô fudido aqui.
An explosion with that bullet, that looked really cool. Let's do that. Let's do this. Look at all the ammo's gone. Damn it. Alright. Let's use this bitch. Meat explosions.
I was in a cocaine factory, but I'd stick to the depressants. I opened the door to the next circle of this low-rent hell. seen Fabiana in a worrying amount of time, but at least I wasn't following a trail of her fingers. I prefer to mix these with alcohol, but on this special occasion, I'd make an exception. I had to keep on going across the docks. There they were. I had the feeling I'd been running one step behind ever since I got to this country. And maybe a few years before that as well.
I was alive. Shit. Shit's locked. Shit, that might have been a bad idea. Stay on the dock, stay on the dock, stay on the dock, stay on the dock, stay on the dock. You didn't stay on the dock, you didn't stay on the dock. the turret section, basically.
Oh, shit!
Max? Max? You all right? What's going on? Where's Fabiana?
They took her in a boat. That way. Straight ahead.
Okay, don't worry. Hang on.
Boy, did I need to hang on. The whole operation was slipping out of our grip. I was an overconfident chump who'd gone into the jungle alone.
It looks black right now, but...
Shit, more company!
Don't she's up, man. Fabiana.
Beat up, broken, blind. I don't know what to say.
Can't take much more damage, Max.
Jump behind us, Passos.
See it? Look out!
One down.
Porra! That's them, ain't it? Fabiana's boat is in the front. Don't lose it.
Que porra é essa? Bota essa coisa de pé, caralho! Ó, puxa pra direita, puxa pra direita!
Keep after them. Fuck!
We're running interference. There's another boat blocking us from Fabiana.
Come on, baby, come on! Hey!
See her? Stay on that boat. We need to get past that decoy boat!
Yeah, he turned to a car to me.
Shit! Grenade!
Down!
I was just shooting Molotovs in the air. Couldn't shoot that grenade? Come on.
That doesn't look so good.
Think she's flooded, bro? I gotta try and get her back up.
Come on, let's go, brother.
Easy, fucking.
Oh, we'll shoot this grenade. Oh, I'm sorry, friend.
Shit!
Damn.
Over there, man, over there! Just drive! We need 2 more time! Hey, I got it! I got it!
I knew you could do it. Very cool.
Hey, you see that?
Very cool, bro. Very
Look
cool.
out, more!
ay, ay!
Hey, hey, that's them. We're back.
Nice job. I'm sure they missed us.
That's us, will be right. Look out.
This guy tried to pull.
Damn it!
Rockstar Social Club, best thing ever made.
I got an idea. Hold on.
Ah, shit.
Hey, Chuck. You think you can get these boats out of the water?
They got an armada out here.
Coming in our flank. Keep her steady. Shit!
Brazilian tourist office should get a load of this.
And they know all about it. Chose a different campaign.
Give it some throttle! The place was crawling. How many guys they got?
How many poor kids want nice sneakers? It ain't hard to hire. Hey, we're on them again.
See Fabian? Move up on them!
All right, all right. I'll get us a little closer.
Close in!
Just give me a second.
This is screwed. We're not coming this close to let her go.
I'm afraid this shit's gonna come down to more than willpower.
Get me next to them!
What the fuck? Beth, gonna hit the pier! I'll drive if you keep these boats out of our way.
Never have enough. I would use the machine gun for example. Got them all down.
Passos!
Try it, man.
Fabiana had slipped through my fingers for a second time. Another habit I didn't want or need.
It's close. We almost had her. Damn.
I said
We ever had much of a chance. No one told us they had an entire goddamn army.
I don't think anybody knew. Crazy shit.
Yeah. It's all crazy, pal. Non-stop insanity. Thought I left all this shit behind. Easy gig, you said. What a fool I was to get involved in this madness.
safes. Baxes. Hey, Nick, you know what made those bones? You don't want to know what made those bones.
Get up, bro. Max. Wake up, Max. Come on. Get up, you big bastard. Come on.
I'm up.
Yeah? You don't look up.
Just give me a second, will you? Really not feeling too good.
Hey, Max, what is it with you in interior design? Huh? You really know how to give a place a great lived-in feel, huh? This is beautiful.
Fuck off with the fucking wisecracks. Really.
Yeah, wise guy, eh?
Okay, sorry, bro. The boss wants to see us, so let's go, come on. Take your time, man. Fucking unbelievable. Jesus.
I heard that.
Oh, give me a second. I'm not feeling so good.
Bom dia.
Alice estava aí?
O que o senhor acha? Claro que sim. E o senhor bem pontual,
Tudo bem.
não?
You fucking pair of clowns!
I'm sorry, sir. We risked our lives several times over trying to save...
I know. I just wish I knew what was happening and why.
Yes. Who has it in for our family?
I mean, just because we are rich and happy, is that a good reason to hate us? I do a lot of good in this town. A lot!
This is hell for me. As I told you yesterday, when I get Fabiana back, I think I will move us to Miami or Geneva. It feels like nothing good can come from living in Sao Paulo right now.
I hope you're not giving up on our city, Senor Branco. Listen, we will catch the man. You have my word on that.
Listen to Mr. Becker, brother. Yes, these are tough times, but we have been through it before. Like when Father died.
Father had a heart attack visiting a brothel. Yeah, it was humiliating, embarrassing, for sure. But now this is different. This is the Emperor.
Well, she's not dead. Maybe we'll be lucky and get her back safe soon.
I can almost guarantee it, if you do as I ask.
Maybe.
Be strong, brother. For your wife. I know this has been tough on you, but things will get better. For all of us. Hmm? Marcelo, pasos in my helicopter. This way.
Sure.
Mr. Becker?
Senhor?
Let us give you a ride.
Bom. Até logo, Senhor Branco. And may I say, you would be best served se contratar profissionais e não esses amadores pés de chinelo.
Hey, are you saying
Goodbye,
that I'm an
Mr.
amateur?
Até logo, Senhor Branco.
I don't know much Spanish, but that sounds like it ain't
So many plans, Max.
Didn't we all?
I was born into great fortune. Sometimes it feels like I have done nothing apart from being a rich man in a poor country. The men I talk to, they only see money. Now my wife, I am not naive. She does not love me for my body.
Well, despite your good fortune, you're still a decent man.
Am I? I don't know. I try to be. But maybe I'm just another rich fool, just like the rest of my friends.
Com licença. Tem uma ligação pro senhor, policial chamado Senhor da Silva.
Diga que eu ligo mais tarde.
Da Silva?
Sim.
Another bent cop wanting a pension contribution. Do you think a pile of shit feels popular because it's surrounded by flies? Look at me. I'm a mess.
O que está acontecendo? Meu Deus! Sim, pode entrar!
Senhor, temos problema. O sistema de segurança foi desativado.
I can see that! We got men entering the building, and the office won't lock down.
Posso?
Claro que pode.
It's not working. There's a way to reboot the system. If I can get to the server room, I should be able to get everything back online.
Strange. You pay a couple $1 million, and you expect to push a button to be able to make all your problems go away. All I got was some useless junk and a bit of false confidence. I'm done, Max.
Sir, let us handle this.
You stay in your office, lock yourself in. Do not answer the door unless you know it's me. Let's go.
I should be able to override the system if I could just get to the server room.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Get down behind the desk. Now, both of you.
Puta merda!
Oh, hell yeah.
Max! Max!
Yeah, it's safe. Come on. We need to get you to the server room. Let's go.
Por que não posso ficar aqui com você debaixo da mesa?
Let's go. Come on.
Okay.
I'm coming. God.
Come on.
Okay.
The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
I'm looking for peels.
This way! Stick by me!
Shut up, asshole. I'm doing
That was the office Victor used at Fabricas Bronco.
Wait, sweet. I can have
Victor's office
just need one piece of this.
had Second Son written all over it, half the size of Rodrigo's and a tenth as fancy. Marcelo's must have been a box in the basement.
This is the way!
Shut up, dude. I know.
They could invoice me.
Stay with me, Max!
Alright. See anything else?
This code should get us into the boardroom. Okay.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Ah! Oh shit! What the hell? Puta que pariu!
Are we dead?
No such luck. We gotta go.
It's through here! I manage security systems, not real security! Shit!
Shit!
Hey, the server room is just past those cubicles.
O que eu falei? A próxima pessoa que fica calado.
These clowns were the same guns for hire who jumped our exchange at the stadium. Crotcha Prado, the Black Badge, right-wing paramilitary chumps protecting whoever paid the most. I guess that made them more like me than I cared to admit. Were they just looking for another payday, or did their business with the Broncos run deeper?
Did like a fucking backflip right there.
go. Let's get that server back online.
Can't we just spend a few more minutes? Make sure they're all gone?
Come on, don't worry. I got your back.
Poor kid was scared shitless, but I thought we'd seen the worst of it.
Okay. The server room is just down here.
You're doing good. Come on.
Hey, I didn't think I'd have a day like this when I wake up in the mornings.
Wish I could say the same thing.
Fact was, I'd gotten used to protecting Bronco in the big bad world. We hadn't anticipated a siege situation here, hadn't prepared for it. I couldn't tell the kid that. Something told me these guys didn't have security clearance.
Damn it.
Está esperando o quê? Atira nele!
blind fire. Let's check every cubicle. Let's see if we can find that stupid golden gun piece. Talk to this guy.
Here, Max!
Does he see it?
Come on, move. You gonna be able to fix this or what?
In a few minutes, eh? I should be able to reboot the system, get all the components back online.
What about Bronco's office? That's all I care about.
You should be able to lock us down, eh? If this works.
All right, well, whatever you're doing, do it quick. I'm gonna make a sweep of the building and then get back to Rodrigo's.
The security system was back online. Things might be a little tougher for our fan club from here on in. Seemed like breaching the perimeter had been no more difficult than strolling through the front gates. But hey, who needs a Trojan horse when the alarm is down and your standing army is a dame, a dork, and a drunk? Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Max! Your guy's working on the security system now, sir.
It just came on.
Okay, good. Then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here. Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max, try not to completely destroy the place.
Let's just concentrate on staying alive. Sir!
There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth. I'm a self-righteous pain in the ass, but I'm not above embezzling office supplies. Poor girl was dead. Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time. It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo's office where we could wait the rest of it out. I didn't know what the hell I was gonna find up there, but I sensed it wasn't gonna be a stripper bursting out of a cake.
Senor Branco! Senor Branco! I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Eu já tentei.
Senor Branco, open up! I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad, the little luxury runaround that kept the rich looking down on the poor literally as well as metaphorically.
Rodrigo! Rodrigo! Rodrigo!
Of course, he was dead. Clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues. I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key. But then why had everyone else come driving through the goddamn wall? Fabiana. Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there.
Maybe she could be saved. Maybe some good would... Picking the photo from the broken fragments, something caught my eye. Figures. Only blind luck it meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me.
Oh, when you gotta go to that? Oh. Yeah.
Perfect. If I wasn't immolated, I was gonna get crushed to death.
Ew! Don't fart around me, you grosso.
Look at me. I've been contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head. Shit. If I survived this, it'd be a victory for gross incompetence. The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency. Rodrigo or not,
There's so
Fabregas
much
Bronco
fire!
is falling apart, quite literally. Despite his manners, I'd done him a favor. This didn't look like a room where Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole.
Empurra! Empurra mais forte se quiser sair dessas pelucas. Água de posição. Isso não vai ter final perigo pra você, mano.
The last bunch of guys who tried to kill me might have had an idea.
Parts? No, yes. Awesome.
So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week.
Oh, this shit doesn't break under me.
Someone up ahead was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers. Why? Why Rodrigo Bronco?
Why? What?
Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
Came to kill you. Because of what you did to us. You killed so many of us.
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour, even if I didn't leave him there to burn.
Where's Fabiana?
What?
Fabiana Bronco, where is she?
La Comando Sombra got her. Up the hill.
Then it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway. I had to try to figure out who was using these angry paramilitary clowns as some kind of front to kill Rodrigo. I was a mess. Rodrigo Bronco was dead. Fabiana was held hostage. I had no idea who was behind any of this. I felt like a fool. I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess. This place, well, this place was gonna kill me too. I could see that now. I decided that I was gonna die sober, not drunk. At least then I would see who shot me. It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had. I knew I wasn't thinking straight. I'd been drinking and popping painkillers for years. I had a liver like a French goose and skin like red leather. Well, it wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all, but it was gonna have to do. At least I was facing in the right direction.
Alright. I actually think this is where I am going to take a break. Maybe for the rest of the day. Oh.
Max, you're alive?
I thank you for stopping by, Baron. It's been
We
fun.
did not know this.
Maybe I'll do this
We are lost, Max. Our
later.
brother
And
was
yes, we are
everything
now
to
bald,
us.
Max.
I understand. Listen, I'm
Real
sorry
good.
about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a
Peace
good
out,
man.
dude.
I failed him. But I was tricked.